Accountants Workflow Solutions, or AWS, is a practice management software, developed by a CPA, for CPAs, industry professionals, accountants, bookkeepers and payroll preparers. The development of AWS originated in 2000, in a CPA firm, because of the limited availability of industry-specific workflow solutions. AWS was designed around best practices and process flows, specific to the accounting profession. This eliminates the need to spend numerous hours defining standard processes for your firm. AWS allows you to manage, schedule, and track all requests for services, and their related documentation. The 5 module groups in the software are payroll and payroll taxes, accounting services, taxation, client management, and practice management. The payroll and payroll taxes module group will allow you to track payroll checks, all types of payroll tax returns, and other filings. Other filings include such things as sales and use tax, franchise tax, business licensing, and non-profit registration. The Accounting Services module group will allow you to track business formations, accounting and consulting tasks, and financial statement preparation. Accounting and consulting tasks include such things as banking financing, software implementations, special projects, and outsourced controller functions. The Taxation module group will allow you to track financial and tax planning, notices, power of attorneys, and tax returns. The Comprehensive Notice module provides tracking at the client, matter, and notice level, including power of attorneys. Tax returns can be tracked at the federal, state, and schedule level. The Client Management module group allows you to track administrative tasks, client's demographic and contact information, communications, and the receipt of documents. The Client Management module can be used to track state filing requirements, manage services provided, and to view history of all tasks. The Practice Management module group includes work in progress reporting, audit reporting, employee dashboards, employee information, billing, and system setup and maintenance. Before we give you an overview of the software, let's discuss the different ways to access your data in AWS. Initial data is easily imported to set up your client's data and tasks. Individual tasks can be entered in Client Maintenance on the Maintenance tabs, or in the AWS Maintenance tables. These tables permit bulk data entry of any new tasks. Once the tasks are entered into AWS, they can be viewed from the actual module. From the home screen, a report, in the Reporting module, at the top of each module group. The Client Data tab, in the Client Maintenance module. The Employee Dashboard, Work in Progress, and the AWS Maintenance modules, in the Practice Management module group. Now we can begin to walk through the software. The Client Maintenance module allows you to view or edit data from all modules. For a specific client, it is from this module that you manage the entire client relationship. We will now walk you through the process of adding a new client. First, click on their Client Maintenance module. Now click on the Add a New Client button. Next, complete every highlighted field on the page. These are required fields, and the client will not be created unless they are completed. Fill out any remaining client information you wish to enter. This information includes client contact information, such as phone numbers and emails, as well as client demographic information, such as the address. You can also enter the services you will be performing, along with critical information for that client, on the various tabs in the Client Maintenance module. The information you enter on these tabs is referenced throughout the system. Now that the new client has been entered, let's pull up the record in the full Client Maintenance view. Now we can add tasks for this client using the Maintenance tabs. To illustrate this, we are going to add a tax return for 2012. To do this, you simply type the tax year, select the form type, if it is not defaulted, and if the information for the return has been received, or if the information has been received and is missing additional information, the appropriate fields can be marked. As soon as this information has been entered, the record is created and is visible throughout the system. However, before we leave the Client Maintenance module, we would like to show you their State Information and related client tabs. The State Information tab allows you to track state filing requirements for businesses and individuals. The Related Client tab allows you to create a reference between your clients, such as related businesses and their owners. So let's say the client we just added walks into your office with their tax return information. Your receptionist receives the information, places it in the corresponding physical location, and now needs to update AWS. To do this, they click on their Tax Return button to open the module. This module shows all tax returns for the current tax year, and any prior returns where the information has been received. The search feature, at the top, allows one to quickly find the return they are looking for. Once the return has been located, they can update the information received field, and choose to assign the return to a specific preparer. Now that the tax return has been marked Information Received, the task will show up on their Ready for Data Entry reports, and on the assigned employee's dashboard. At this point there is an option based on your firm's preference. Do you front-end, or back-end, scan? If you front-end scan, you will complete the following steps at this time. If you back-end scan, you will complete them after the return has been completed. To successfully accomplish linking your client's scanned or electronic files to the task, you will use AWS's document management feature. This feature has been developed to be independent of all scanning and file storage software. First, open the specified task that the documents need to be linked to. Next, click the Document Management button at the top of the screen. This new screen will allow you to link up to 2 folder links and up to 8 file links directly to the current task. To do this, you simply browse for the location of the client folder or file. Now, anytime someone opens this task, the files will be accessible by simply clicking the Open button. This will help you save time that was spent searching for files, and will also help ensure that nothing gets lost. Now that the client's files are associated to the task, we can move on to the process of completing the task. An employee can use the dashboard or reports to update the task information. The modules allow the user to assign, mark complete, and select a completed by field for every step throughout the process. When fields are marked completed, AWS will move the task to the next set of reports or dashboard. At the conclusion of the task, the staff can mark the task with the delivery method and billing status. Depending on the billing status, the task will appear on a completed not billed report. This report can be used to send invoices, and then the billing status can be updated. This process holds true for all task-related modules in the system. Another feature in AWS that employees can use to manage their workload is the work-in-progress reports. These reports help the employee visualize all of the work that is on their plate. There are two types of work-in-progress reports. The first is the category view. This report shows all tasks assigned to the employee, sorted by module. The second is the due date view. This report shows tasks from all modules, sorted in due date order. For all reports, including the work-in-progress report, tasks with unassigned due dates will always show at the top. This is to make sure no task is ever missed. Just like the dashboard and other reports, the work-in-progress is interactive. Now that you have seen how a task is followed through AWS, let's return to the client maintenance module for one last thing. In client maintenance, after selecting the appropriate client, go to the Client Data tab. This tab has buttons, allowing one to access all tasks associated with this client. This includes both active and historical tasks. This method of accessing the data is often helpful when reviewing information with the client, or when trying to locate prior communications. Thank you for watching our overview of Accountant's Workflow Solution. We are here to make your tax season, as well as the rest of your year, less stressful. Visit our pricing page to make your problems go away today.